So, fat loss. This is gonna be a quick video. In fact, let me put the comment up right here. It says, and it got 4 likes on that. So this means that this is something that people are interested in, and this is a weight that people are at. And then we have other comments that says, now I could do 7 perfect pull-ups, can't do a muscle up. I reply to this comment every week to show my progress in this message. And then another person put, lost my muscle ups, laugh aloud. I'm back to 10 pull-up, but I did my first kip muscle up when I was at 13 pull-ups. All right, so a lot of people want to get their muscle up, so make sure you subscribe so that you can get your muscle up, because I'm going to teach you how to do your muscle up. And also hit the like button. That's how Google pays me. So if you want to donate money to this channel, you just hit the like button, and Google pays me that way, you know. So that's how you do it, to keep the algorithm true, because I'm not buying bots, I'm not buying likes or follows or comments. So that's how you donate to the channel. You hit that like button and you comment so that I know what to give you. So for the muscle up guy, for the guys that are trying to do the muscle ups, let me get to that first before I talk about fat loss. This is what I want you guys to start doing, start incorporating into your routine. I want you guys to start practicing these. They're basically kip ups. I need you guys to learn how to use your body. So you're gonna kip up, kip up, kip up. Because we're gonna show you how to transfer that into a muscle up eventually. See, I'm spilling my coffee. But a lot of you guys have to learn how to use your core and your legs to get the muscle up. So that's an easy way to do it, because it's like very like obviously using because that's gonna transfer into a full body muscle up. So you just wanna kip up and drive your knees, because essentially that's literally the same movement as that, but it stays hidden because I'm still using my legs, I'm still using my core to push up, but it's hidden because I'm using a strong unit of a body, strong core, everything's working as one, so you don't really see it. To untrained eye, you don't see me using my legs when I go straight up. So start practicing these. Just kip up, and try to get as high as you can. So that's the first lesson for the guys that are trying to get their muscle up. I need y'all doing that. Add that to the bank and just like do 10 of those. For fat loss, the first thing I want to tell people about fat loss is that you cannot out-train a bad diet. Doesn't matter what I tell you, doesn't matter what type of cardio routine or whatever burpees I give you, you're not gonna out-train a bad diet. So the first thing I want you guys to understand is, what is fat? Fat is energy. If you have a lot of fat on your body, it's because at some point in time in your life, you told your body to store fat. For whatever reason. Now, how you tell your body to start using your fat as energy to unstore fat is 2 methods. Fasting. You can fast for 24 hours, and that can send your body into ketosis, which is basically your body starts using your fat as energy, and that will help you aid in fat loss. Or you can go on a ketogenic diet, meaning you cut all the carbs out of your diet. If you do that, that sends your body into ketosis, and your body starts using your fat as energy. So one of the easiest ways that you can lose fat is just eat keto, and that's remove all carbs from your diet. So I'm gonna put carbs in 3 categories. You have junk carbs, which is there's absolutely no nutritional value in the junk carbs category. Then you have simple carbs, which there's some nutritional value, but they're still not that good of carbs. And then there is complex carbs, which is high nutritional value, body knows what to do with it, and it goes directly where you need it. So for junk carbs, that's all processed food. Anything that's processed, all the garbage, the candies, everything, that's all junk carbs. Now, why these things make you get fat so fast is because they're chemicals, and they go into your body, and your body doesn't necessarily know what they are. So it just stores it as fat, and that's why you get fat in weird places, because your body doesn't even know where to put the fat, and so it stores it in weird places. And that's junk carbs. That's your sodas, your juices, everything. Do not bring those things in your house. I have a sweet tooth. I love cookies. I love ice cream. I like sweet things. I love candy. but I don't bring those things into my house. They don't ever enter my house. If I'm going to have some junk carbs, it's gonna be a treat. I go out with my family, we go and get some ice cream and whatever the case may be, but it never enters inside of my house because I don't have the willpower to try to fight it off. My wife loves cookies. We don't bring those things into the house. So first thing first, with junk carbs, soda, everything, never bring it in your house. It does not belong there. That is a treat when you're out with your friends and family. Why carbs are important is because that is the fuel for your muscles. Your muscles need carbs. So if you're doing endurance training, if you're doing heavy weightlifting, you're gonna need to carb up because the carbs are what's gonna fuel your muscle. If you're not into that type of training, then you can lay low on your carbs. When I'm cutting, I lay low on my carbs, but my numbers go down. I lose strength, whatever the case may be, but I understand that because I cut my carb. Don't eat any bread, because that's all sugar. 1 month, it will send your body into ketosis, and then you can start to implement a little bit of carbs here and there within your diet. But just do it for 1 month, cut it. I guarantee you'll lose 10 to 20 pounds easily if you just cut the carbs. And that's without any type of workout routines whatsoever. I want you guys to understand your body, and I want you guys to understand how to communicate to your body. And by cutting your carbs, you're communicating to your body, let's use the fat that we have on our body for energy. And that's it. You can eat as much food as you want to eat. You can eat as much chicken, fish, beef liver, you name it. Eat as much protein as you want. Just cut out the carbs. You can add fat. You need fat because the fat is going to help your brain, because you're not going to have the carbs, the glucose and dextrose, something. It's one of those troses. It's sugar to your brain. So up your protein intake. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Eat lots of nuts, and that will satiate you. You won't feel hungry. You can eat as much as you want. But just cut out the carbs for 1 month. That's all you got to do, my bro. And then and eat bananas, eat fruits, and that will keep you from starving. If you do that for 1 month, I guarantee you lose weight. Next thing is fasting. Fasting is a total reset of the body. Fasting is extremely powerful. Fasting resets your organs. Fasting resets your cells, resets your brain. It resets everything. It removes parasites from your body. Fasting is super duper powerful. If you could try your hardest to fast for just 1 day out of the week, just drink water, coffee or tea, and pray to the Lord. I pray to God. I pray to Jesus. Whoever you pray to, you're gonna need some type of outside strength from the Creator. Just 1 day out of the week. If you could fast, it will also boost your growth hormone. It helps you get stronger. It fixes all type of ailments, and it's just one of the most powerful things you can do. I fast all the time. Don't drink any more juices. Don't drink any more sodas. Those things is pure sugar. It goes straight to your liver, straight to your kidneys, and it goes automatically into fat because your body doesn't recognize it. Your body doesn't know what these chemicals are, and it goes directly into fat. So cut all of that out, and your body's gonna start using your fat as energy because that's what it's there for. That fat is built up energy. That's what it's for. So you need to start using your fat as energy because we need your heart rate up. When you send your heart rate high for multiple days at a time, your body recognizes that, okay, it's like an animal in the wilderness, and it feels like you're hunting, like you're running from a tiger or something. And now your body will start to shed weight off of your body because of your high heart rate. This is another way to raise your metabolism, is just get your heart rate really, really high. Not jogging. Cardio is for your heart. That's why it's cardiovascular system. So not cardio. I'm talking about high heart rate, like sprinting. That's why we do burpees. You got to get your heart rate spiked. You have to shock your system. Your system has to be like, yo, what's going on out there? You understand? So get your heart rate up, and that will help speed up your metabolism as well as use your fat and shed it for energy because it doesn't know what's going on. You're telling your body like, yo, we got to get lighter because we keep getting chased by this tiger or whatever, So high heart rates, which is burpees. Burpees is one of the best things you could possibly do. They're always hard and they spike your heart rate. You could do jump squats. It's many things. So just spike your heart rate. Carbs, simple carbs, complex carbs. Get rid of all the carbs for a month. Get rid of all the carbs for at least 1 month. Watch your body change. And then when you start eating carbs again, start implementing your complex carbs into your simple carbs categories, meaning stop eating the rice and sweet potatoes in replacement of that. Eat your chicken, remove the rice, and just replace it with potatoes, sweet potatoes, complex carbs. Trust me, you'll lose a lot of weight and you'll gain weight in the places that you want to gain the weight. When you eat complex carbs, your body knows what to do with it. You'll start to see it in your muscles. You won't see it in your gut. You'll see it in your chest. You'll see it in your shoulders. And I guarantee you'll lose weight. So shout out to y'all. This is a quick video. Just trying to give y'all something to keep it going, to keep it pushing. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. That's how I get paid. So pay the man, hit that like button, ask me some questions, and I got y'all. We running it up.